Fresh. Hi, I'm Lindsay from Fresh 102.7, and I want to thank all of you for coming to the City Winery for this up-close and personal event with Passenger. I know that you guys have some great questions for him, and I'll be asking those later. But right now, I would like to introduce his #1 single in 16 countries from his album All the Little Lights. I have Mike Rosenberg. It's Passenger. Give him a New York City welcome. All right, give him another round of applause. That was amazing. That was amazing. And now for the questions.
All right.
Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
All right, Gina, where are you at? All right, Gina right here.
Hello.
She would like to know what age you started writing music.
I think probably around 13 or 14, and those songs were absolutely terrible. Yeah, like really very bad. Yeah, and I guess I started seriously doing it more like 17, 18, and started to kind of figure out what I wanted to say within a song, you know, and kind of how to say it as well, you know.
The subject matter probably has changed a little bit, the subject matter, since 13.
Probably, yeah.
You would hope.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Amanda, Alyssa, Nicole, Dorothy, where are you guys at? Oh, right here.
Hello.
They want to know where you were the first time you heard your song on the radio.
I was in a taxi in Amsterdam, and because, for a crazy reason, Holland was the first country that really sort of went crazy with Let Her Go. And I just started giggling like a little boy. It was brilliant. And the taxi driver, I think, thought I was on drugs. But no, I really wasn't. I was just laughing at my song on the radio. Yeah.
All right, so you have a very, very inspirational story of doing all of the busking to get to this point, all over the place. And my question is, what are the best cities and which are some of the worst cities for busking and, you know, maybe money-wise or the people-wise?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a trial and error thing. You know, when I first started busking, I'd just turn up in towns and hope for the best, you know. And some towns, police would just come over to you and be like, dude, come on, man, what are you doing? And some towns would really embrace it, you know, so it's a bit of a learning curve with that stuff. We're going to try and busk possibly tonight in New York if it kind of stays dry. I've never busked in New York before. Any suggestions would be welcome. I think maybe Washington Square, is that a good place to go? Okay, if you all come down and just buffer me from the police, that would be amazing. Yeah, that, like a human shield, that'd be great.
And just time and place, we'll be there, time and place. Also, any cool stories from busking, like maybe here in New York or anywhere?
None.
Not like a hobo with a shiv or anything? Nothing?
Yeah, you meet some pretty wonderful and crazy people when you're busking. One of my favourite times, I was busking in Cambridge in England, and there was no one listening. It was raining, it was horrible, rubbish day. And this old woman walked past, quite old, like walking past really slowly, and she sort of stood and listened. She was eating a muffin, right? And she stood and listened for about 3 minutes. And it was kind of awkward, just me playing, her eating her muffin really slowly, just watching me. And then at the end of it, she just rolled this half-eaten muffin into my guitar case. And I'm not sure if that was her saying, like, I love what you're doing, have some muffin, or I hate you, but I haven't got the strength to throw this at your face. So I don't know what that was, but it was hilarious. And yeah, it was pretty, yeah.
Did you eat it?
I didn't eat it. No, I didn't. No.
That surprises me for some reason.
We're still in touch, though. We still write to each other. And yeah, it's good.
That's good. I guess, I mean, really, like, with busking and doing all, you know, playing on the street, I guess you do run into a lot of crazy people. But have you met anybody that you're still in touch with that you would consider, you know, seen any other artists that you might consider playing with or supporting?
Definitely. I think the world of busking is kind of underrated. You know, there are those people who just sit and play the same song over and over again, and you probably don't want to listen to them for 3 hours of your life. But there are some really brilliant performers out there as well. And yeah, it's funny. I think people have kind of make assumptions about street performers that maybe aren't totally fair all the time.
Do you think everyone just assumes that they're homeless?
Yeah, I got that quite a lot because of the beard and yeah, I still, you know, flip-flops and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, people are judgy. People are really judgy. All right, well, thank you so much for coming and coming to play for everybody. One more time, give a huge round of applause for Passenger. Thank you, City Winery. Thank you, everyone, for coming out today. This is all possible also because of listeners like you. And thank you so much from Fresh 102.7.